Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
But I want to share this. This is for people, and again, I don't want to start a debate. I'm pretty sure you yourself is going to have an opinion about this. I don't. Again, I'm not a scientist, but I believe what I believe. People would be like, Otis, what in the hell are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You, and I know it's not a secret, it's no big deal. You are a flat earther. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, don't hesitate. Damn. Okay. I am not. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I believe I'm right. I have the right to change my mind when new evidence presents itself. As of right now, and in these 54 years of my life, I haven't seen any evidence that has persuaded me otherwise to believe that we are not living on a sphere. That's just what I believe for whatever reason. Now, on top of all that, and I'm going to say this as well, but while I said what I said, in the big scheme of things, I really don't care whether we are on a flat earth or on a sphere, because in the big scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. But if you were to push me against the wall and you said, Otis, you had to choose, you had to, this one you can't be double-minded about, you have to get off the fence, then I would choose the sphere. But I know you would choose the flat earth theory. So let's share this. And of course, I got this from YouTube, but I just want to hear your thoughts on it. I'm pretty sure you're going to have one. Again, it's not going to be a debate. It's just going to be something I want to share with you.
Okay.
You know, here we go. Again, because I don't understand. I paid attention to that little Lord Jamar situation with the scientists. I don't know. Again, I don't have no issue with you flat earthers. I really don't. I wish you well, but I don't understand it. Here we go.
A YouTuber managed to make the most of their potential camera of him, sending her off with an improvised balloon beyond the stratosphere, reaching space and capturing amazing footage. It's called Balloon Stew, and he started his adventure from his home in Texas to take some beautiful pictures, as reported by Indy 100. However, the balloon began to rise higher and higher in the sky and eventually transcended the atmosphere, reaching the vastness of space. The balloon conquered space. In the video, the camera appears to move away from the courtyard of his farmhouse, which gradually becomes one with the uniform green surface of the plane. After a few seconds of blur, the camera flew above the clouds, floating in a sea of white. The shot became even more impressive when the balloon was at a height that revealed the curve.
Man, look at that curve, bro. Look at that curve. I know, again, man, look at that curve, bro. I'll continue.
Curvature of the Earth, with the blue sky turning black as it approached the cosmic dome. Unfortunately, the laws of nature did not take long to make their appearance, with the air of the balloon exploding abruptly into the thin atmosphere. Fortunately, a specialist parachute managed to prevent the camera from falling immediately, allowing it to continue capturing impressive footage for a few more minutes.
Look at that. I don't understand the flat earth situation. I don't get it. When you could see the curvature. Yeah, so hey, hold on. Let's go back. I mean, hey, listen. I don't understand.
After a few seconds of blur, the camera flew above the clouds, floating in a sea of white. The shot became even more impressive when the balloon was at a height that revealed the curvature of the Earth.
Okay, so I'm done sharing that. You saw it. I saw it. Now I have a question. Hold on, and I'm serious. Hold on. Remove from scene. Hold on. We're gonna have a conversation or just a little discussion. Again, we're not scientists, none whatsoever. I know I'm not. But what say you? How do you, I don't want to say explain, but just tell me, what do you think of what you just saw? That's the question. What do you think of what you just saw?
It's a lens.
It's a lens.
The lens is gonna have a curvature itself.
I agree with that. I do know that. I do know
through
that.
the lens of a camera, everything is gonna be curved.
It is at the end, at the edge, yeah.
Yeah, as you get to the edges, it's gonna curve regardless. Even if you're looking at something flat.
Is it going to curve that much though? I think not, because if you just like now, we're looking through a lens right now. We're being seen through a lens right now. Right now, we're being seen through a lens.
Mm-hmm.
There is no curvature in this lens.
Okay.
I'm serious. I mean, and even if I was to zoom, and even if I was to zoom all the way out.
Okay, so when you taking your drone up, have you ever seen any curvature from your drone?
No.
Shooting out?
No. And if it is, put it like this, a good camera, no, you're not going to see any curvature. Now, it's hard to explain because, again, I'm not techie like that where I know the term, but if you have a good, put it like this, the better the camera, the lens, the less of the curvature, unless it's just a curvature there. That's how I explain it. Thank you for allowing the words to come. The better the lens, the higher grade the lens, the less of the curvature. If there is a curvature there, if there's no curvature there. But if there is a curvature there, then it's going to curve. It's going to be there because it's just a natural. But if it's not a curve there at all, and you have a cheap lens, yes, it's going to curve sooner than expected, or should, versus you having a very high-end lens, and it's going to have a less of a curvature, if not at all, by the eye. But so great question though. But I want you to, and you might not believe what I just said, which I totally understand, but me being just a novice of dealing with cameras and dealing with webcams and stuff like that, I do know them basics, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm an expert about the curve and all that, but I do know those basics. So with that being said, the way that camera went up, yes, I'm pretty sure that's not a high-end camera, so it's going to be some curvature. But I think a lot of that is because it was already curved there in the first place to even make it curve even more. Makes sense what I'm saying? That would be my explanation of it. You follow what I just said?
Yeah, what you trying to say?
Okay, I got you. That's how I look at it. But yeah. But that's all you got to say is the lens.
Dude, even if you're in a plane, and let's say your plane is up there. I mean, way up there.
Peace, Alan Crooks. I see you. No one know. Okay, I'm listening.
Even if you wouldn't see, if you were on a plane and you're looking out a window, you would never see a curve. You should see a curvature. Especially if you're above the clouds, as they say, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 feet, whatever, however high they go up. You would be able to see some to an extent if there was a curve.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And of course I've flown a lot, and I can't say I have or I haven't seen a curve.
No.
I fly a lot. Well, I used to. It's been a while since I've flown, but I've flown a lot. I can't honestly say that I've seen a curve or not. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but I don't think that proves anything to me. I don't think that's enough. I really don't. I don't think that's enough. Again, you could be totally right. It might be flat. I don't know. I just don't see any evidence that it is.
And even at that, at the if the Earth was spinning,
oh God, I'm listening.
Because that's what they say. We're spinning, and we're supposed to be going so fast. Even at that, if we were spinning that, if we're spinning like that, that balloon would have been thrown somewhere.
Huh?
The speed in which they say that the Earth rotates. Oh, or even at that, at the speed that they say that the Earth rotates, because they say it's I forgot what they say, but nevertheless, even a rocket going into space at that rate, you'd have to try to match that speed to get out of the atmosphere.
It didn't make it out that. Oh no! See, I'm not trying to be funny. See,
so how can that's why they say we've never been to space.
No, you didn't. What you just said didn't make not an ounce of sense. No, come on. That didn't make sense. I don't understand what you said. I give you the opportunity to try to explain it again, but I don't understand what?
To roll out of a ball, the ball is rolling. They say we spinning. That means we're rolling like a bowling ball. Take a bowling ball.
So how fast? Okay, how fast is so you think the Earth in their mind is spinning that fast?
That's what they say.
No, they didn't. They didn't say that. They who? How could the Earth be spinning that fast when there's a 24-hour cycle? So how could it be spinning like a bowling ball when we're on a 24-hour cycle?
Look at how big we are. Hold on.
No, I know. Hold on. How can we be spinning like a bowling ball, like the example that you use? You know. See, I again, man. When listen, when folks make comments, hold on. What Alan Crooks, the Earth rotates. Hold on. The Earth rotates at a speed of approximately 1,037 miles per hour. Okay, which that which that force, of course, would keep us grounded. I got you. Okay, I see that. I got you. Most definitely. Let me see. I got you. I'm just asking questions, but that would make sense though. I got you. He had to go. He had to run off and do something real quick. He'll be right back. Hold on. I'm checking something real quick. Hold on. I love this. I love it. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. He said, okay, you are correct. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to double check. Out. I'm not gonna lie, but you are correct. The Earth spins at approximately 1,000 miles per hour. I got you. Completing one rotation every 24 hours. However, this speed decreases significantly as you move towards the poles, reaching nearly zero. Okay, I got you. But again, the theory, of course, there's no theory. Well, it is a theory, but I believe it's happening. That speed is what's keeping us, quote unquote, grounded. You know, so yeah. You hear what he said? And you heard what I just said. I just looked it up. The Earth is spinning, 1,000 miles per hour, which is completing one rotation every 24 hours. So whatever, again, I do know this. I'm using common sense. I am not a scientist, and I'm not whatever other the proper term that you have to be to come up with this calculation. But I do know that God, because I'm not a religious person, whoever created this dome, it's going fast enough to allow us, the humans, or whatever species and or all other species to be able to be grounded on this earth and move about and to fight against their gravitational pull. I honestly believe that. And so that's how I see it. It's going just enough. Now, who knows? Well, I guess they do know. Scientists do know what would happen if we were not going at that right speed at all. But your premise would be, and thought process is, you don't believe that at all. This mother sucker ain't spinning none whatsoever. Correct? That's your thought process. Correct, Haitian? Oh, you're not paying it. Hey, man.
You got me muted.
Okay, even if I didn't have it muted, you still didn't answer the question. So your thought process is, forget what I'm saying. You don't believe we're spinning at all. Correct?
No.
Got you. That part. Okay. Ain't that a bit? All right. So he ain't heard nothing I said. I got you, which is fine. People have their right to believe that. Again, it's not going to affect me none whatsoever. None whatsoever. But Haitian believes that we are on a flat landmass.
OtisWho.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.